Hi, everyone. Today, I'm going to show you how you can expand the reach of your audience in just 10 minutes a day. And you probably already have access to all of these communities and audiences. You just don't know it yet. I'm Charlene Tessier. I'm the founder of Strength in Numbers, and I help entrepreneurs use strategic live streaming to fill their next course, workshop, or live virtual event. So, what can you do to expand the reach of your audience? And yes, live streaming on your own feed and group and is a great way of doing that across multiple platforms like I do is also a really great way to reach. But I'm only really reaching one audience, the people who have already kind of found me, and maybe I might be found by somebody else, but I'm really relying on, unfortunately, this algorithm, which I call the black box, which we don't control. We have no idea what's going on with that. So I like to really take back control. And I know it sounds a little bit ominous the way I say it, but you can actually take back control on social media. And there are ways to do it so that it can be much more in your favor. And one of the ways is to actually do Facebook Lives in other people's groups for other people's audiences. Now, I know your first question is like, no, I'm not allowed to do that. That's not my group. They're not going to let me do that. But the question is, have you asked? And there is a little caveat to this in that before you ask what the group that you are going to be asking, the group owner you're going to be asking, you need to really be a true active and engaged member there. So if you're not an active and engaged member in a particular group, then this strategy probably won't work very well because they don't know you. It's a bit like a cold call sale, right? But you are, I'm sure of it, active in at least 5 groups on Facebook. You're posting there, people know you there, you're commenting on stuff. So if you're active there, I would recommend then you to message the admin or the owner of the group and say that you would love to provide some value to them, to their audience, and give a little outline of what value you're going to provide and say you would like to do a Facebook Live there for them. And if it's okay to also offer some free gift. So don't do a sales pitch in somebody's group. That's not very nice. But really give value. Do a 10-minute value Facebook Live and give a gift. And give a little outline to the admin, send it to them. So don't just ask, hey, can I do a Facebook Live in your audience? Again, that's not the way we approach partnership. That's not the way you would want to be approached either. But outlining how you can provide value to their audience, true value, especially if you're engaging there and being very active, there's a very high chance that they're going to actually say yes. The other way you can also do it is to do an exchange. So offering that you would, if you could please post a Facebook Live high value content there to their audience and their private group, I bet you have a group that would love to hear from them. And they could, in exchange, post in your group and give a little gift. And now we start to build some partnerships. Now let's circle back a little bit to some of the groups that you are in and maybe don't engage with very often. That's okay. You could actually still ask. But like my caveat said, you can only ask if you are actually posting an engaged member. So this is the 10 minutes a day. All you got to do is twice a week or just once a week, even 10 minutes, put a little kitchen timer clock on. I do that as well. And I engage in one group on posts. And sincerely, don't just be there and like stuff or make very random comments. Really be in the group and engage and give value, right? And do that for about 4 weeks or so, and then ask the admin. I mean, more time you have where you're actually engaging and delivering value to them, then there's a higher chance that they'll be okay with a kind of a open ask to do a Facebook Live. Now, another little bonus that you can also do is you could invite the person who's the admin of that group to do a Facebook Live together as an interview style, partnership style on your own feed. And usually they will actually share that with their audience in their group. So that's a little bit of a softer way of doing it without saying, hey, I want to get direct access. But it's also really lovely to have you with a partner together in the interview, because it kind of brings that know, like, and trust factor, because you're being interviewed by, or you're interviewing them. So the you being together on the call just brings up that credibility and brings up that know, like, and trust factor with their audience, because they see you with them. And so that is another way. And honestly, if you ask people to be guests, everybody are looking to guest into other people's spaces. So you can also say, could we stream it live also on my feed, but again, maybe next week into your feed, or please can you share it into your feed, or maybe we could just do it directly into their feed. So these are just different ways of expanding the reach of your audience in less than 10 minutes. Start with going through your list of Facebook groups. I know you got a lot, and find the ones that you're active in. You know which ones you're active in. And then make a list of those and start contacting the owners to either see if you can provide value and do a content give, live stream it into their group, or if you can do interview style. And if you want to keep expanding out your reach into more groups that you are not super active in, just start engaging, being active in those groups for the next 4 weeks, and then do an ask. It's a really wonderful way to expand your reach. It doesn't take very much time. Generally, you're in those groups because there is value for you. You love being with these people. They are definitely probably your audience. And so it's a win-win all around, and it's super easy to do. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And if you're looking for more tips, tricks, strategies, tactics, then please check out my event that's coming up. It is a live interactive panel. 8 experts are going to show you how to fill your next course, workshop, or virtual event with proven marketing strategies. We're not talking one and dones. We're not talking black box, social media where it works today, doesn't work tomorrow. We're talking about tried and true stuff that's going to work. And it's live and interactive. So bring your questions to the event. Down below is the link. You can get registered now, and I will see you there at the live event. Have a great day.